Sexual abuse is becoming more rampant by the day. Research has shown that 1 in every 4 girls and 1 in every 6 boys will have at some point in their life faced sexual abuse before the age of 18. Silence protects the abuser, but awareness protects the child. That is why I'll be sharing with you some tips that can save a child from sexual abuse. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and today I'll be sharing with you some tips to save a child from sexual abuse. And the first thing I'll be sharing with you today is teach the child body safety early enough. What does this mean? You have to make the child understand that this is the appropriate name for this part of the body. Don't give a strange name like pee, bobo, all those strange names. Tell him that this is your penis, this is your vagina, right? Let the child know that all the parts that are covered by underwears are private parts. Teach him the concept of my body belongs to me early enough. Nobody should have access to his body, whether parents, relatives, teachers. He has to realize this early enough. The second point is encourage open communication. Let your child be open and free to speak with you. Be an adult that is safe. Let them know that they can always run to you. Like when they are asking you questions, important questions about their private part and all that. Don't push them away. Listen attentively. Concentrate on them. We are in times when you can be distracted by your phone or you are focusing on your phone. But focus on them and listen attentively. Even if they are communicating something that seems weird or uncomfortable, be calm and listen to them. Because if you flare up, they will just lock up. Subsequently, if anything goes wrong, they won't inform you again. They won't see you as an adult they can run to. But if you make yourself free and open, they can always trust you and run to you. So you have to make them know that they can always come to you when someone makes them feel uncomfortable. And how will you make them do that when you are not available? When they are talking to you and you are distracted, focusing on your phone. There was a child that wished that she can become a phone so that the attention and concentration her mother gives her phone will be transferred to her. So she thought that maybe becoming a phone will make her achieve that. So we have to really concentrate, focus on them when they are talking to us. The third point is teach them to say no. Teach them to say no firmly and support and believe them. Even though children may lie sometimes, but they hardly lie with issues of sexual abuse. So don't just dismiss it and say, what are you saying? I don't believe this or all that. Listen to them. Tell them to say no. For instance, you can tell them to say no boldly and run away from an adult that is making them uncomfortable. No, I will tell my mommy and run away. So let them know all these things, right? So that you will build trust. You will make them confident that there is somebody that is willing to listen to me. Now, the next point is monitor their circle. What does this mean? Monitor who has alone time with them, who has access with them, their caregivers, their teachers, religious leaders, relatives. Monitor these people. Does it mean that you are overdoing anything? No, you are just being cautious because, for instance, now if you don't monitor their caregivers, their teachers and all that, something may go wrong without you knowing. If your child is becoming uncomfortable around a particular relative or a neighbor that the child has been free with, you have to take note of it and act appropriately. You don't know whether abuse has started or something. When it comes to like caregivers and all that, you can come barge in unexpectedly. Yes, maybe you told them I'll be coming to pick him by 2 p.m. You can decide to show up by 12, 2 hours or 3 hours earlier, just for you to know what is really going on around your child's well-being. Most of the time, children are usually abused by trusted relatives, trusted religious leaders, trusted neighbors. So you have to be vigilant around all these things. Like there was this woman that had a baby of between 4 to 6 months old, and whenever this baby cries, a neighbor just comes out and collects the baby boy, and takes him in, and the baby is quiet. And this happened like 3 times, and the woman was like, what is going on? Why will my baby be keeping quiet with a total stranger, a neighbor? Not his dad, no relationship, just neighbor. So there was one day, the baby was crying and this neighbor just came and collected the baby. And the woman was already having mother instincts. She was not comfortable with what was going on. So few seconds of, not long after he collected the baby and went into his room, the baby kept quiet. The woman barged in suddenly. And what did she meet? She met this young man putting his penis in her son's mouth. And that was how she raised an alarm. So if she was not cautious or noticing, had to think to herself that what is making this boy calm down with this neighbor, she wouldn't have found out what was really happening. To be cautious, vigilant, because the times are really becoming dangerous and evil. Additionally, we are in digital age and children are influenced into sexual activities even from online, right? So you have to monitor their online activities as well, what they do online, who they interact with online. So in as much as we are being careful physically, monitoring who they relate with, their cycle and all that, we have to also watch them online, have something that can monitor what they are doing. If there is an app you can link to their device or whatsoever, so that you'll be able to know what they are exposed to online to a large extent. This will help as well. Abuse usually comes from trusted people, so that's why we have to be more vigilant around them. Set boundaries, right? There are some play that somebody will do to your child that you know, I don't allow this, please. I'm sorry, I don't allow this. Don't do this type of play. Don't touch my child in such a manner. It's very important for us to make protecting our children a priority, because we are not raising them in fear at the end of the day. We are raising them in boldness, confidence, and in protection, right? So please share this video to anyone that may find it useful. Thank you for sticking around. Like, subscribe, and share.